Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is Shisha Zed. I'm back in here with another video for you. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. All that. You know the vibes, man. You know what's up. Let's get into it. Today, guys, I have an interesting story sent to me by one of my subscribers via Instagram. Add me on Instagram, Shisha Zed. And this is what the message said. What's up, bro? YouTube subscriber here. I would like to get your opinion on something. I've been dating this female, and every date we set up, she's arrived late. When I address this, she always falls back on her son. All right, so we've got a guy here who's dating a single mother. She has a 9-month-old son. 9 months. Okay. You have to understand I have a young son. So this is the woman speaking to him. You have to understand I have a young son, and I have to make sure he's good before I leave. I want to put my foot down because this is one of my pet peeves, but I also don't want to sound like an asshole. What's your thoughts? All right, so in short, we have a guy who's dealing with a chick who's late, who blames her lateness every time she shows up on a date on her son. And he says, listen, I want to check her. I want to tell her to not do it anymore. But he says, I don't want to look like an asshole. Guys, listen up, fellas. If you watch my content, if you do what I say in these videos, if you embrace your alpha mentality, if you stop caring what people think, start pursuing your dreams, right? Whatever it is you're passionate about, start putting yourself first, your health, before anything else. You start bettering yourself, man. I'm talking about physically, mentally, spiritually. God is good, right? And you honestly start applying these things into your life, especially embracing that alpha mentality, you better get used to be seen as an asshole. Get used to it. Yo, what's up, guys? So I'm here in the back end of my studio. This is where all the magic happens, man. This is where all the editing happens. I'm actually looking at my analytics right now, and what it's telling me is that 65% of you are not subscribed, right? And this is 65% of people who watch my channel on a consistent basis. Listen, guys, I need your help. My goal is 60K subscribers by the end of January. That's double my subscriber rate right now. We can do this, but I can't do it without you. Hit that subscribe button. You may think you're subscribed, but the way YouTube works is that it pushes videos to you, right? You don't go searching for these videos. They appear and they pop up, unless if you hit that notification bell. If you did, I appreciate you. So if you think you're subscribed, if you can do me a favor and make sure, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you all. Let's do this. Back into this video. I'm out. Get used to women calling you an a-hole. Not only should you get used to women calling you an a-hole, you should embrace it. Embrace the a-hole within. Real shit, man. Embrace it. Because what's an a-hole? When we look at what an a-hole is, all it takes to be called that is to become a man who values yourself and puts your needs before anything else in life. Why is that? Why is it that once you put your needs before anything else, you become an a-hole? Well, because you are a man with purpose. You wake up with purpose. You don't wake up to please other people. You wake up with your purpose in mind. You see, a guy like this who's afraid to be an a-hole in front of a woman and let her know that, hey, you said you're going to be here at 6 p.m. for this date. I need you to show up at 6 p.m. He's afraid to say that. Why? Because outside of his life, he probably doesn't have anything else he's supposed to be doing at that time. When you start to get on your purpose, when you start to focus on what you're supposed to do as a man, when your life is full of intention, right? You have goals. You're not just sitting around waiting for women. You're not just sitting around waiting for her to show up on the date. But you understand that, hey, when you're not here and you're an hour late for my date, I could be at home working on my business. I could be at home studying for my degree to make more money. I could be at home searching for a job because, I'm trying to get a better paying job. I could be at home doing push-ups, hitting the gym, right? When you truly start to improve yourself in your life, then when a woman wastes her time, when she wastes 30 seconds, an hour, then it becomes a problem. You're not afraid to be an a-hole when you know you could be doing something better. So that's the first part, right? Most guys who don't want to check a girl and they care too much about what she will think or what she will say, most of these guys are not on their purpose. Most of these guys are not on their purpose, right? They're not on their shit. Because if you knew that every moment you spent with that chick was a moment taken away from the things you want to accomplish in life, then you wouldn't have a problem letting her know what's up. Most of you guys. Now, if you still have a problem with being looked at as an a-hole, you need to get that out of your mindset. Guys, it's easy to be called an a-hole. You got to get used to being an a-hole. In fact, you want to be the a-hole. Women are attracted to a-holes, right? Women are attracted to men that stand up for themselves. So I told him, I said, hey, you have to embrace being an a-hole. You should let her know that I'm tired of you showing up late, and I will no longer accept your son as an excuse. That's it. Plain and simple. And if you do show up late again, then I don't think this thing between me and you will work out. And guys, in my last video, I talked about the correct way to check a woman. And the key element in that is to do it without emotion. The problem is a lot of guys, when they check a woman, they're angry, right? They're sitting there looking at her going, why are you late? You're always late. You're turning up. Chill, man. Relax. Take it easy. You see, a woman is looking for any reason when you check her. When you check a woman, she'll be looking for any reason to be upset at you, but you don't want to give her any reason at all, right? You want to check her calm, stoic. Be direct and do not fold. Let her know, hey, don't be late again, man. It's been a problem. Going forward, you need to be on time. Why? Because when I set this time apart from you, I could be spending time doing other things. And if you're not doing other things, if you don't have other things going on in your life, you need to get your life together and have other things going on other than a woman, right? And you look her dead in her eyes and let her know, if this continues, then I don't think this thing we have going on, whatever this is between you and me, is going to work. Just like that. And if she goes, well, you don't understand that I have a son and this is that, I get it. You stay calm, you stay cool. You say, hey, I get it. You have a son. But I believe that you can make this work. You can show up on time. You can't be late. That's just what it is. If you're not able to meet those expectations, then this thing we got won't work. You should go, wow, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Blah, blah, blah. You don't understand. You don't have a kid. You don't know what it's like. Stay calm and say, hey, I may not have a kid. I may not understand, but this is what it is. Now you need to go back, maybe go home and think about this and decide whether you can meet up with these expectations. And if you can't, you can't. And you have to be okay with letting her go if she can't. But a woman will only treat you how you allow her. Let me tell you guys something, man. When a woman truly views you as alpha, when she views you as that man who she wants to be with, when she really just appreciates you, right? Wants to be in your presence, wants to please you in every sector of her life. She wants to show up on time. She wants to spend time with you. She sees you as one of the best options out of all the options she has. She will leave her kid, yes, leave her kid to come meet you on time. But you have to be stern. You have to set that expectation. You have to do that shit unemotionally, without emotion. That's the power play. When she turns up, you keep calm. You let her know what's up. And when she goes home, she'll be thinking about how no other man has been able to be that direct with her and talk to her like a grown adult, right? And not get caught up in her BS. And if she's not able to do it, not able to keep up with it and respect your wishes, you gotta be okay with letting her go. In conclusion, number 1, get used to being the a-hole. Embrace it. Embrace the a-hole mindset. If you're not a simp, if you're not sitting there doing everything you can to make a woman happy, and you are taking initiative to have expectations and standards that you expect a woman to meet, you'll be called an a-hole. You will be called an a-hole, and you just gotta accept that, man. You just gotta get used to it. And women will love you for it. What women often say they want is not what they actually want. They want that a-hole. They want that man who they can submit to. They want you to have standards. They want you to have expectations. Sure, out of her mouth, she'll say, you know, I just feel like you're really being unfair. I feel like you need to really think of it. You're not listening to me. Do not fold. Do not bend. You stay strong. Don't give into that thing, man. Don't be a simp, right? Embrace the a-hole. You are an a-hole. It's just a label, bro. Respect yourself as a man today. Have expectations. Embrace the RP mentality. Stand up for yourself, right? Don't put up with half of the BS that a lot of men are putting up here. You will be called an a-hole. You've got to start embracing that, man. Yeah, I am. You say, well, I wish you were more like a gentleman. I'm not a gentleman. What are you then? I'm just a guy, man. And I've got expectations. And if you can't meet them, I get it. Listen, you don't have to be here, right? I care about you. This is the game, right? You got to give them you got to give them the sweet with the sour. I care about you. I really like what we have going on. I've got love for you. But if you're not able to make this work, it is what it is. You're free to go. You don't have to be here. I understand, but you're a good girl. I'm saying this from the perspective that you see somebody who has potential, who's teachable, who's feminine to a certain extent, but all women need guidance. You got to know how to approach them, right? But do not waver. Embrace the a-hole. Number 2, if you don't have anything else that you could be doing than spending time with her, then you need to figure out what that thing is, right? That purpose, that passion in your life. You need to get that part of your life in order. Because what will happen is if you have something else, a business, a passion, something you're building as a man who embraces alpha mentality, then when she's spending 30 minutes being late or an hour being late, you're thinking to yourself, man, why am I spending time here waiting for this chick when I could be working on such and such project, right? It's got to be real. And you got to find that for yourself. Most women who you will check, who you raise that standard for and stand up for yourself, what you expect, will respect you. I made that video recently that I referred to about the right way to check a woman, right? And I remember a few people in the comments were like, bro, you should have never reached out to that woman, right? I'm referring to some of the comments I saw of like, why did you allow that woman to come back? And I'm talking about the chick at the club, at the Afrobeats club, who I found talking to the 2 guys. What I left out about that story, guys, is that same night when I left that chick after I found her, when she said she went to the bathroom and I found her talking to 2 guys and, they were sharing that blunt. I left that chick. I left her at the club by herself. She was drunk. I left her. I went home. She blew up my phone the whole ride I was going home, right? And she came that same night, drove to my place, and, I did my thing. Fast, not slow. But it turned her on that a man could stand up to her. A lot of women do not experience this. I'm telling you, man. Women don't experience men who check them. And the type of men that they do experience to check them get in their feelings. You got to learn how to check a woman calm, stoic, without emotion involved. And if you can do that, if you can master that, that's another level of appreciation, admiration, respect that the women you deal with, or the woman that you deal with, would have for you. And so the final thing I had to ask the guy was, hey man, why are you messing with a single mother? Why are you giving time to a single mother, right? Like, there's so many options out there that you don't even have to deal with that. And he said, well, man, she's kind of already solidified her spot as a 3 or 4, a side chick, just something to bust cheeks real quick. And I'm assuming he's like building a rotation, whatever. So I understood, man. I get it. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you did not hit that like button earlier, make sure you hit that like button, man. Show the channel some love. Let me know what you guys thought of the content. My name is ShishiZed. Until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away at a screen. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.
What's up, YouTube? So you may not know this, but if you want to ask me any question whatsoever, shoot your question over, man. Check out that pinned comment in my comment section, right? It's at the top. I pin it. Hit down the drop down arrow so you could see the rest of the pinned comment. The first link at the top says, ask me a question. You can ask me whatever question you want within like dating, lifestyle, self-improvement. Maybe you're an aspiring entrepreneur, whatever it is, man. I try to make sure I respond to everybody, but shoot me a question. I might even make a video about it if I think that it will benefit the majority of my subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Till next time, man, I'm out.